of her family car.
Yeah, the story broke on Friday. Everybody in the newsroom was watching, but we're just hearing from the couple today. So here's just a sample of the video. This is out of Houston. A lot of us were asking, why is the husband taping instead of helping? Why isn't he pulling over? And why didn't they call 911? Well, today, they answer all that.
For one thing, we don't have a cell phone with service, so we couldn't have called anybody if I'd pulled over. Number two, she said she wanted me to keep driving.
Yeah, we'll see. Look!
Oh my goodness, that's a big baby.
Are you kidding me? Oh yeah, because listen to this. We assumed it was a cell phone that they were recording video on, but it was a GoPro video camera, and it was the couple's third child. So Dad says the baby boy they named Josiah came very fast, and you mentioned a big baby. 10 pounds, 3 ounces.
Good God.
Wow, that's a big baby.
Wow, Mom.
Wow.
She said keep driving.
She said keep driving.
We got under control.
The baby.
We even need to go to the hospital.
For real.
Amazing.
Yeah. Oh man. Ooh.
You got anything nearly that amazing and say?
Right.
Well, it's kind of that amazing. I'll let you be the judge.
All right.
It's protecting those who serve. I mean, take a look. After Chattanooga, an armed civilian standing guard outside of Virginia Recruiting Center, where it's happening and why he's allowed to do it. Hackers threaten to expose users of a cheating website. Our Joe St. George tells us what he's learned about the people using it in the Richmond area. And Washington Spies, Virginia Dollars, the acclaimed Revolutionary War drama Turn, will continue filming in the Richmond area. How much money, the governor says, that means for the state. It's getting a lot of good press.
Ain't nobody gonna see it,
That is a
but
very
y'all.
different kind of, filming.
If you're looking for the ultimate entertainment experience, you're ready. Ready to bring your TV and internet together like never before. You're ready for the X1 Entertainment Operating System from Xfinity. Call 1-800-800-1275 and get the Xfinity X1 Triple Play from Comcast for $89.99 a month for 2 full years. With Xfinity, you'll find the last 9 shows and channels you've watched with the touch of a button. Plus, Xfinity Internet delivers the fastest, most reliable in-home Wi-Fi for all rooms, all devices, all the time. Get Xfinity TV, Internet, and voice for $89.99 a month for 2 full years. And get internet speed that's 3 times faster than Fios. Plus, ask how to upgrade to get a $250 prepaid card. It's all backed by our 30-day money-back Comcast customer guarantee, so it's risk-free. You're ready for the ultimate entertainment experience. You're ready for Xfinity. Call 1-800-800-1275 today. Xfinity, the future of awesome.
CBS 6 Traffic, powered by James River Air.
Experience the roots of American culture at the Richmond Jazz Festival at Maymont, presented by Altria, August 6th through the 9th. You don't want to miss the region's premier jazz festival, featuring New Edition, David Sanborn, Miss Lauryn Hill, Pat Martino, Joshua Redman, Sweet Honey in the Rock, and many more. For tickets, visit jazzatmaymont.com today.
Do you like the facade?
It's a good-looking car.
This is the model rear-end event.
The model year-end sales event. It's year-end.
It's the rear-end event.
Year-end, rear-end. Check it out. Talk about turbocharging my engine.
Gorgeous. What kind of car do you like? New or many miles on it?
Get a $1,000 Volkswagen reward card and 0% APR on select 2015 Jetta, Passat, or Tiguan models during the Volkswagen Model Year-End Sales Event.
Your treatment plan should focus on keeping your body strong so you can fight your cancer without ever missing a beat. That's the power of integrative therapies. The evolution of cancer care is here. Learn more at cancercenter.com. Cancer Treatment Centers of America.
Start your day off right. CBS 6 this morning, working for you.
Electrical problems? Call Michael & Son for all your plumbing, electrical, heating, and cooling needs. And right now, get up to $500 off a standby generator.
If you can, we can. Michael & Son.
When you commit to South University, we commit to you. When you answer the call to ministry, we deliver coursework that guides you down the right path. When you devote yourself to a higher calling, we help you succeed on your terms. When you decide to turn your spirituality into ministry, we're here for you. When you invest in your future, we make your time worth it. For information about ministry or other programs, call South University or visit us online. We're ready for you.
electrical, heating, and cooling needs, call Michael & Son and get $100 off of drain cleaning.
If you can't, we can. Michael and Son.
CBS 6 News Ticker, sponsored by Michael & Son Services.
Working for you. CBS 6 News at 6 starts now.
Good evening, I'm Bill Fitzgerald.
And I'm Candace Burns. A long, hot day outside today, and still a couple more hours before the sun goes down.
It felt heavy out there. Zach's in the Weather Center. And Zach, what's it going to be like tomorrow?
It's going to be pretty close to today, except we're going to have some storms around tomorrow. It should be nice. Out there right now, the temperatures themselves are not really extreme by any measure, upper 80s and some low 90s, but there's a lot of humidity around. And so some of those heat index values have been in the triple digits. Not that many out there at the moment, as things are beginning to cool down a little bit. But earlier in the day, the heat index was over 100 in many locations. We still have a heat advisory in effect until 8 o'clock this evening for all areas here in Orange. It's the Northern Neck, Middle Peninsula, right here in the metro, Southside Virginia, over into Hampton Roads. A heavy shower right now along Route 33, just a little bit south of Whitestone Bridge out near Topping. That's going to head over toward Deltaville and Fishing Bay and over toward Gwynn's Island. Also a shower here in southeast Hanover County. That's going to be just outside of 295 south of Old Church and moving east to 25. And some other scattered heavy showers from Claremont down through Spring Grove and Wakefield along Route 460. And a big storm right now just south of Highway 58. Headed a little south of Cortland. Again, that's going to move south and east and miss Cortland the way it looks right now. Everything else across the area, though, high and dry. We'll see more widespread showers and storms as we get into tomorrow. Tonight, partly cloudy, humid, still 83 by 11 o'clock. The overnight low will stay in the mid-70s. But a big break from the heat and humidity on the way. I'll show you when we'll have that nice weather arriving straight ahead.
All right, thank you, Zach. Now, if you have to work outside tomorrow, there is a new tool to make sure you're not going to put yourself in danger in this intense heat. The U.S. Department of Labor offering a smartphone app that allows people to calculate the heat index for an outdoor work site. The app will then show the best times for workers to be outside, when to take a break, and the risk level for that location. And, of course, other apps you should download. The CBS 6 breaking news and weather apps will help you monitor the temperature and keep track of storms, for example. They're free for when you're on the go.
Right now, authorities in 2 states are searching for a Chesterfield mother who vanished without a trace over the weekend. CBS 6's Laura French spoke to the woman's husband about her disappearance, and here's her story.
All right, calling again.
Jonathan Basham has been frantically trying to reach his wife Candy all weekend.
Hi, Chesterfield. Can't come to the phone right now. Please leave a message.
Wonder what she doing. Honey, your husband misses you. We want you back home. We don't care what you've done. You need to come back home. Everybody's worried, upset, and been crying.
Jonathan last saw Candy Friday when the Chesterfield mother of 2 left for Gastonia, North Carolina with her mom to see her 12-year-old son.
She made it to her mother's house, and she called me and said she was going to go to sleep so she could see her son in the morning.
Candy, who has a history of drug abuse and extensive criminal record, never made it there, which led to a missing persons report and social media campaign to find her.
Her sister said she was meeting up with some drug dealers, and that's the last I've heard from her Friday night.
The only activity Basham can track in that area is withdrawals from his now negative bank account.
It's negative 376. 200, another 102, another 100, 55 yesterday she took out, so I know that either she's alive still or somebody's got her card.
Jonathan fears the worst.
I don't ever see her missing her son, and that's why I know something's wrong.
Candy, got her some candy.
And Candy was last seen driving a light blue Toyota Camry, Virginia tags SKNS4LF. Now, I did just get off the phone with her mother, and through tears, she has a message for Candy to please come home, and if anyone is holding her, she asked for them to let her baby go. They just want her home. I also just spoke to her husband, who said he just learned from investigators in North Carolina that there is reason to believe, due to financial transactions, that Candy could be in a very dangerous situation involving drugs. Investigators say they are looking into every lead, including
ATM withdrawals. They're searching through that video. This is obviously an ongoing active investigation in North Carolina. And Chesterfield County is also keeping in contact with authorities in North Carolina. Working for you in Richmond tonight, Laura French, CBS 6 News.
Thank you, Laura. And we've got a crime alert from Virginia State Police. They tell us this man in this picture stole a handgun from an Henrico gun show. Investigators got the security video of the suspect July 11th at Richmond International Raceway. They say the man grabbed the gun clearly by saying he walked up to the booth, took the gun, and then just smuggled it outside. Call State Police if you can identify him.
One of Richmond's first and biggest craft breweries says they're building a new facility in Goochland. Hardywood Park Craft Brewery posted these pictures you see here to their website this afternoon. The business says the new site will include an amphitheater, tap room, and space for them to expand.
So all of them become alcoholics.
The facility will create 56 new jobs for Goochland County. Now, Hardywood has been brewing in Richmond since 2011, but had considered North Carolina for the potential expansion. The state is giving Hardywood more than $1 million in grant money to build in Goochland.
The man accused of killing 2 bikers and injuring 4 others with his tractor trailer in North Carolina Friday says his arrest was illegal. Daniel Cerna told a judge today it was because the troopers who arrested him did not speak Spanish. Cerna, who only speaks Spanish, is accused of falling asleep at the wheel before the crash. Both the men killed and 3 of the men injured were from Virginia and were headed north for a motorcycle rally.
They should have known
Caught on
better
camera,
to sleep on the
cars
highway.
and SUVs burning and melting after a fire spread through a Midlothian parking lot. Firefighters tell CBS 6 it happened this morning at the Midlothian Athletic Club. The fire began under 1 car and then quickly spread to 2 others. 2 cars were totaled. The other had bumper damage. The cars were empty, though, and no one was hurt. Fire investigators are trying to figure out what started the fire.
A school project that was millions of dollars over budget is getting some reserve funding to help make ends meet. Right now, Chesterfield school board leaders are approving new measures that will make a high school renovation a reality. CBS 6's Shelby Brown was at that meeting, so Shelby, what's the latest?
Well, Candace, today was a special meeting to focus on some other areas as well related to those school construction projects. Now, when it comes to those projects, the school board today decided that it would take a different approach moving forward, and they will turn to the county for some help. Now, this comes months after the construction bids came in higher than expected for that Monacan High School project. You might recall it was budgeted at about $14 million, when in actuality it will cost the school board about $17.3 million to build that. So that, of course, over the past several months has raised some concerns. But back in May, the board voted to dip into a reserve fund to take care of that overage, that $3.3 million overage. Well, since then, the school board and county supervisors have had some serious talks about how to move forward, hopefully avoiding a problem like this for the 9 other school renovation projects that are to come. Now, the focus today was on the superintendent's review of their construction department and its reorganization. They looked at whether to hire another person to assist with purchasing or request the county to help to take over these purchasing services. School board chair Carrie Corner explained why they chose the latter.
The superintendent felt, and our school board supports the idea, that it is a much more efficient, effective use of taxpayer dollars to share in a department that we're already utilizing their services. They're efficient, they're effective, they do a great job, and we believe it makes the most sense to ask them to continue providing that same service, but in another area.
Another housekeeping item came out of that meeting today, a change order in the amount of $145,000. Turner says because instead of the school system hiring for engineering services for that Monacan project, they will pay an architect to do that. Of course, we will continue to follow this story and bring you any more developments. For now, we'll send it back to the studio.
Thank you, Shelby. Braving the heat today, hundreds of landscapers volunteering their time to spruce up Arlington National Cemetery. It's part of the Renewal and Remembrance Project, which has, for 19 years, has had people mulching, mowing, and watering. In the triple-digit heat index, 400 volunteers worked to beautify some 200 acres of the cemetery. One told our CBS team in D.C. that today was too important to worry about the weather.
Big news for Virginia tourism. The AMC historical spy thriller Term, Washington Spies, has been renewed for a 3rd season. Turn films on location across Virginia in places like Tuckahoe Plantation in the far West End, Old Town Petersburg, and Colonial Williamsburg. And it follows the first group of spies in the midst of the Revolutionary War. The governor's office says the show has had an economic impact of more than $100 million for the state. Filming begins this fall. After a CBS 6 investigation, the city of Petersburg is changing the way it pays for its travel expenses. City leaders today announced a new purchasing and travel card program that will require approval before the cards can be used. This comes after our Melissa Hippolyte found Sheriff Vanessa Crawford charged thousands of dollars extra on her city-issued credit card for business trips to Las Vegas and Texas. Now, the sheriff says the charges were for legitimate expenses that included training, development, and networking.
Hackers say they have struck a dating website stealing the personal information of millions of people. The website is Ashley Madison, a dating app for married men and women looking to have an affair. And our Joe St. George tells us a surprising number of people on the website say they're from Richmond. Joe?
And Richmond ranks in the top 10 for most users of this infidelity facilitator. And tonight, hackers want the site permanently shut down, or they will release the names of everyone who has used it.
That's right.
And some people are just not going to be faithful, no matter who it is they're married to.
In her 30 years running Kiss and Makeup Lingerie in Richmond, Ruth McMahon admits she's seen her fair share of cheaters.
Ask me about people that cheat.
Now she says a lot could be busted after the website Ashley Madison, whose slogan is "Life is short, have an affair," was hacked. The hackers are now threatening to expose those who signed up. According to a 2013 survey, Richmond ranked 6th for most users. Surprised? Ruth says we shouldn't be. A lot of people forget to fan the flame.
Because really, I think communication's a big piece of why people cheat. They don't talk to each other. They don't know what each other want.
The American Sociological Review reports that 20% of married men and 10% of married women have cheated. Most at risk to cheat, men married to a female who makes more money than them.
Ashley Madison is more catered towards married people.
Richmonder Michaela Lutz explains to us the site is built just like a dating service, but for those with wedding rings.
It didn't feel good. I definitely would never do it again.
And while she vows to never cheat again, she says we shouldn't be surprised so many have.
With this site,
social media professor Marcus Messner says the hackers could be a vindictive spouse. Hacking has gotten easier.
Well, some of these social media sites, you can expect that their security is not necessarily as tough as the Pentagon.
As for the website, it's been temporarily shut down. And for Ruth, she says if you think you're about to be exposed, come clean first.
If people really make an effort for romance in their marriage, they have a better chance of things succeeding.
There are no official numbers for how many people in Richmond could be impacted. We should mention that not only would relationships be presumably affected if this data gets out, identities could be stolen too. Hackers apparently have credit card numbers for some who have used the site, Candace.
All right, thank you, Joe. And don't forget, CBS 6 is giving away another $600 Walmart gift card tomorrow morning. Register on WTVR.com and watch CBS 6 this morning starting at 6:30.
Standing guard. This man wants to support and protect enlisted men and women. We'll show you the reception his ideas got so far.
And more love for the James River. Why an outdoors retailer says it's a top 5 destination.
CBS 6 News, uncovering important investigations when a woman claimed the state was bullying her sick 92-year-old mother.
Forcing her to sell her house, was that good for the time?
We took action, solving the problem.
Most likely not going to have to leave the nursing home.
And when the HR chief for Richmond PD went on a Facebook rant slamming our police officers.
The post ends with the hashtag wear pay less, get it yourself.
Just threw gas back onto a fire.
We worked to seek the truth. CBS 6 News, working for you.
For all of your plumbing, electrical, heating, and cooling needs, call Michael & Son today and get an $89 AC Precision tune-up.
If you can, we can. Michael & Son.
Henry posted. New apartment comes with the garage. It's time for a big boy car.
Congrats, Henry. Hurry into the Honda Summer Clearance event. You can get a great deal on the Honda Accord from KBB.com's best overall brand. With a rear view camera and text message reader standard, it's the perfect big boy car.
Awesome. I'll be right over.
We're open late.
Hurry in to the Honda Summer Clearance event for a great deal on your new Honda.
Come on, give me one.
Hey, give me one. Give me one.
Get up! Give me one!
Give me one.
Give me one! So, how much to join?
I'm actor Kevin Cleats. You may know me from my role as Marshal Richard Durkwood in Little Hat Lawman, or my operatic debut. But my favorite role to date? Driving a Kia. And that ain't acting.
It's the Sign It and Drive It sales event. 0 down, 0 due at signing, 0 first month payment. Sign it and drive it with a 2015 Forte for $199 a month, or a 2016 Sorrento, now just $289 a month. Sign it and drive it and be a star.
Like me.
Having electrical problems? Call Michael & Son for all your plumbing, electrical, heating, and cooling needs. And right now, get up to $500 off a standby generator.
If you can't, we can. Michael and Son.
In the wake of the deadly shooting at a Tennessee recruiting center, a Virginia man is standing guard. Here he is standing outside a Winchester military recruitment office with his gun on display. The man chose not to be identified, but he says police gave him the okay. Now, carrying a gun in the open is legal in Virginia, and the man says as he guarded the building, passersby thanked him. Military recruitment centers are gun-free zones, meaning the Marines who work inside are unarmed.
I've never been in the military, never served as law enforcement, but I certainly am thankful for those men and women that have died in the past to secure those freedoms.
And the man says those who serve at the recruiting center also thanked him, and some of their spouses even brought him food.
New at 6 tonight, free medical care for thousands who can't get it anywhere else. These are pictures of the remote area medical clinic in Wise County, Virginia. The folks here come from the Life Church in Mechanicsville, who help send doctors and dentists to the remote county to give out that free medical care. Governor McAuliffe also present on hand to help. We told you last week the FAA licensed a drone for the first time ever to deliver important medical supplies to that very clinic. Well, many of you kept cool over the weekend visiting an Anthem lemonade stand and donating to help fight childhood cancer. As of Sunday afternoon, the stands had raised more than $10,000 over just the course of the weekend. They're still taking donations now. There's a link on our website. Proceeds go to the oncology unit at the Richmond Children's Hospital at VCU. And you certainly needed to hydrate, yes. And you need to keep hydrating.
Yes, such a great cause, and it's so hot outside, everybody should go get a cup of lemonade.
Yeah, hot and humid, and we're going to have one more day of the heat and humidity before we all get a much-deserved break. Let's check out the view outside right now through our Sky Tracker Dominion camera, and it kind of looks hazy, hot, and humid as it is out there. And just a few showers. So these are weakening very quickly, just a little north of Highway 249 out in New Kent County, far western New Kent County. A few showers there, and then some big storms farther south, although these are also weakening, and they're not severe. This is south here of the James River. This is Surrey on down into parts of, really much of Surrey County, and then down along 460 near Ivor, and another big shower, thunderstorm here south and east of Cortland, right along the North Carolina-Virginia state line. This cluster continues to move south and east about 25 miles per hour. Nothing in the wake of this. Just high and dry, 89 degrees, but a dew point of 73. That's that humidity factor. Makes it feel like it's 97. So the temperature itself doesn't look that bad. Factor in the humidity, it feels a whole lot worse. It's 92 out in Short Pump, 85 Midlothian, 84 degrees over in Mechanicsville, and other temperatures across Virginia are right now in the upper 80s and low 90s, just about everywhere. A little cooler down in Emporia. Thunderstorm moved on through and knocked it back to 79. The current heat index values upper 90s and low 100s across most of the area. The heat advisory technically still remains in effect until 8 o'clock, although the heat index in most areas has now dropped below 100 degrees. So here's what the dew point is going to do over the next couple of days, because this is significant, a big change that everybody that steps outside of the door is going to notice. Today, very muggy, dew points in the mid-70s. Tomorrow, very little change, but tomorrow into Wednesday, a significant change. Much drier air moves in. We get down to the low to mid-50s for the dew point, and it will be very comfortable. Even though it'll still be warm, very comfortable Wednesday and even into Thursday as well. James River is running now below that 5-foot level, so you can get in and enjoy the river without the life jacket. All right, low temperatures for tonight, low to mid-70s, a muggy night tonight, so not much changes tonight through tomorrow, back in the low and mid-90s tomorrow, but a few more storms certainly possible tomorrow. A few showers in the morning, better chance for storms as we get into the afternoon. So let me take you through the next couple of days. We'll see just a few showers tonight, mainly east. Otherwise, as we get into tomorrow, pop-up storms look pretty likely, especially after about 3 p.m. through about 8 p.m., and some of those storms could be strong to severe. Then the cold front moves through early Wednesday morning, much drier air moves in, and you'll definitely notice that. It'll be very nice around here on Wednesday and even into Thursday and Friday. There's your risk for severe weather tomorrow, marginal in green, and a slight risk a little bit farther west up into the mountains and in the Shenandoah Valley. There's a look at your 7-day forecast. 40% chance for storms tomorrow, another hot and humid day, and then after that we finally get a breather here. Upper 80s, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Drier air, lower humidity. Going to be very nice out there. And as we get into the weekend, the heat and humidity that we typically see this time of year will return. It just won't be as bad as what we've been dealing with the last few days. And we'll have some storms around Sunday into Monday. All right, here's my answer. Monkey or DJ? All right, call Bill Bevins and Shelly Perkins on Easy 100.9 tomorrow at 8:25 a.m. with that answer to win a prize. Then get your weather forecast and news right there from CBS 6.
Thank you, Zach. New at 6, the James River gets some more national recognition. REI has named the entire park system as one of the top 5 river parks in the entire country. They cite the river rapids that go through Richmond and the excellent bike trails you can find up and down the entire river. Now, REI also recognized the Great Falls Park in the Potomac River. Lane?
It'll be a good week to check it out, too. Coming up in sports, why the Hokies believe this year will be different for Tech fans down in Blacksburg, and a recap of today's historic finish at the British Open. Bill?
Love Monday golf. Thank you, Lane. And tonight on CBS 6, starting at 8, it's Two Broke Girls, followed by Mike and Molly, Scorpion, and NCIS Los Angeles. Then be sure to stick around for us on CBS 6 News at 11.
CBS 6 Sky Tracker, sponsored by Baugh Auto Body.
The CBS 6 Primetime lineup, sponsored by Michael & Son Services.
I'm Jack Moore. Since Subaru of Richmond became the only dealer in Virginia with CompCheck pricing, as of this message, over 2,500 new and used buyers have come to Subaru of Richmond from all over Virginia, Williamsburg or Charlottesville, Northern Virginia to the Carolina border.
Get a pizza and Pepsi, and you could win concert cash.
Great idea. You got it from the jacket?
Yeah, do you like it?
I do.
Order any large 2-topping pizza and 2-liter Pepsi online for $12. You could win pizza, Pepsi, or Live Nation concert cash and more.
PapaJohns.com.
Dear John, I wanted to write you and your team at Midlothian Mechanical to say thank you. Our cooling system was never able to adequately cool all the rooms in our home. You recommended the new Mitsubishi Electric Cooling and Heating Ductless System. Our new Mitsubishi Electric system has changed our house from a summer hotspot to a cool comfort zone. And with an extended factory warranty, it's smarter and more affordable. I just want to say thank you.
It's a great day at Midlothian Mechanical.
Hi, I'm Brian Mueller.
And I'm Teresa Mueller.
For over 15 years, what you do in your closet has been our business.
But remember, we do so much more.
Custom storage provides a sense of calm and clarity while reducing stress. We create time-saving storage solutions that are custom designed, manufactured, and installed. Our design team will add beauty, function, and value to your home.
Call Closet Factory to organize every area of your home.
Because an organized closet organizes your day.
But an organized home organizes your life.
She said yes. You're the best man.
I got this. Nissan Sentra. With push-button start, Bose Premium Audio, and hands-free text messaging assistant. Choose Sentra, J.D. Power's highest-ranked compact car in initial quality. Now just $149 per month. Sentra, step it up.
You're the man.
Shop ChooseNissan.com. Innovation that excites.
Yes, only Subaru of Richmond has CompCheck pricing, where we check the competition every day to make sure you get a price as low as it can go every day, every time, all the time.
New 2015 Forester from $22,195 and more Subaru of Richmond, West Broad.
The James River Watch Report is sponsored by Stanley Lytle Company and the James River Association. Now, from the Geico Sports Desk, CBS 6 Sports Director Lane Casadante.
Good evening, everyone. For just the second time in the 144-year history of the British Open, the tournament finished on a Monday thanks to worse than usual weather in Scotland over the weekend. But the history everyone was hoping to see was another second-time occurrence, a chance that a golfer could win the first 3 majors of the year for just the second time ever. Jordan Spieth began the day 1 shot out of the lead. This long, snaking birdie putt on 16 helps him get a share of the lead. He would actually bogey the next hole, so all that good work was put to waste. 18th, Zach Johnson, long birdie of his own, caps a 6 under 66 today. That puts him in the clubhouse at the lead. Australian Mark Leishman, who lives in Virginia Beach, a chance to get the 16 under. He missed, but he tied Zach Johnson, so at least we have 2 people in a playoff. Spieth on 18 just misses being in the playoff by that much.